Hello and welcome to the web conference run on the Tuesday the 10th 2012. This particular video is dedicated to the conference and looks at the issues of self-employment, setting up your own business in the UK. DirectGov is the UK government website. What today I'm going to show you is the links interconnected with direct.gov, looking at self-employment, taking you through to the enterprise programs, the tax section, business link, Prince's Youth Trust, and starting up your own business. So, age group wise, one of the key areas currently the government is promoting is the 18 to 24 bracket. We'll show you programs that actually allow up to the 30 bracket and the government initiatives available for 25 plus. So here we have direct.gov. Now if we were to look or type in the words self-employment into this section here, we would actually be able to find this particular page, the types of employment status. I want to be clear at this stage that workers can be self-employed or can be employed. What's the difference? Well, if you're employed, the employer is likely to be paying your tax and national insurance. You can be self-employed for an employer and they may pay you the gross pay. But if you're self-employed, the chances are you'll be actually paying your gross pay and you will be responsible for paying your tax and national insurance. Now that actually requires contact with organisations like the Inland Revenue. So further down the page here we look at employees, self-employed and where to get help. So you've got a business idea and you're looking at being self-employed. Getting started with your own business idea. There are lots of good reasons for wanting to work for yourself. It can mean that you can follow that great passion or that great idea, and it means you can potentially work from home to fit in with the existing family commitments. And it may well be that you need quite a bit of information, advice and guidance. Now you'll see here that Business Link, Business Gateway and Business Support Wales are each featured, and there are links on these pages to that information. This information can be quite useful. You'll also notice on the right hand side there's a PDF file that we can download that covers this particular area. If you're interested in the information and the links we're providing today on this video, you will see 3 websites featured, and through these 3 websites you can have the direct links connected to this particular information that's been provided this evening. So we first of all look at Business Gateway, and you'll see here there is the Business Gateway links. This looks very similar to Business Link, as you'll see shortly, and certainly the Welsh version is again very similar to it. So that's an interesting angle that you'll see shortly in the Business Link video information. Now, New Enterprise Allowance. New Enterprise Allowance is the government initiative for unemployed. One thing I would like to initially point out to you is that there is no age gap limited, i.e. it is not for just the 18 to 24 age group. It actually allows for other age groups as well. The New Enterprise Allowance may help you if you want to start your own business. If you've been getting a job seekers allowance for at least 6 months, you could get a mentor and financial support to help you set up your business. So here you can find out more. So if you have a good business idea and you want to set it up, how can you get some help? We can get practical help and support to prepare you for self-employment, help and support in setting up your business, support for at least the first 6 months of trading, a weekly allowance paid for the 26 weeks of business to help you during startup when your earnings may rise and fall, loan of up to £1,000. Now, this particular page, as we can see, is again set on the 10th of July for the purposes of time. It also shows how you can take part. You may be able to take part in a new enterprise allowance if you have been eligible and the criteria is correct for you. And there is obviously the Job Centre Plus is involved in setting everything up. Your Job Centre advisor should be able to provide more information if you are currently signing on unemployed. Enterprise clubs help to become self-employed or start a business. The enterprise clubs can help you if you're interested in becoming self-employed or setting up a business. If you're unemployed, enterprise clubs offer the opportunity to meet other people who want to be self-employed, people who are self-employed and business advisors. So find out more. The enterprise clubs, what is it? Well, the enterprise clubs are one of the services that Job Centre Plus offers to help you get back into work. Each enterprise club will offer different services. These may include the opportunity to meet people, get advice, access to the internet, and getting advice about benefits you could get whilst you're working. They also run in connection with other organisations like other employers, business organisations, local authorities, chambers of commerce, voluntary organisations and community groups. If you're interested in the Enterprise Club, a Job Centre Plus advisor can explain how an Enterprise Club could help you if you're thinking about becoming self-employed, and obviously give you a lot more information. Who can take part? They're entirely voluntary and they're available to anyone who is unemployed, providing there is one running in your area. You may join an enterprise club at any time unless you are required to take part in the work program. Job seekers allowance and enterprise clubs. Now, often these initiatives clash. To continue to get your job seekers allowance while attending an enterprise club, you may or you must continue to look for work. I'm going to highlight that. You must be continuing to look for work and attend your job search reviews. So that is something that is worth looking at. I'm next going to take you to the HM revenue section. Again, this is a connection that you can see, and it's directly on the direct.gov website. It provides a telephone number and a link here as well. So again, if we were to go into that, it would take us on to starting up a business, and we have a number of bits of information here as well. So you're thinking of starting your own business and you want to know about tax, national insurance, areas like that. It's all to do with the figures. Well, we can look into that. It tells you and takes you through to starting a business, and you will look as you scroll down, you'll find the other links. We could make a video on that alone on that particular site, but what I would like to do in this brief time is to look at the business link section here. Welcome to a business link. This is a key site for the UK. A huge amount of information available. You'll notice that we have the startup section here, finance and grants, employment and skills, etc. The site is here to help new starters. So I'm going to click onto this next button as we go through and take you to your new business, my new business, or the business in you. And here we have an introduction, which is available on many of the sites that we're involved with. and it points out straight away that there is a completely free access to over 200 video tutorials and tools, and a filtration system as well. So you can actually get to the information that you're actually after. This resource is quite a substantial one, quite a significant one. You can register your account, get updates, and all the usual things you would expect. You also know the government gateway login access options. Create your own business plan is featured. Now, most businesses are expected to have a business plan, so this is relevant. Develop your business idea. Probably market research is one of the great challenges, so let's just click on this and see where we go. Join in the journey. The introduction. Generating the business ideas. Here's how I experienced my skills and experience to launch my own business. Describing your own business and researching your market. Many people will struggle with this particular area, researching your market, particularly now with the introduction of the internet. So again, well worth watching the videos that are available, well worth researching your market, and clearly we have videos in this particular area. Quite a lot of information again. Literally just click on and you'll find that it goes straight into the sound.
How much of a market there might be for your business. Here you'll see how to carry out successful market research and see if people will actually buy your product or service. Market research is essential for understanding the marketplace you're competing in, finding out who will buy your product or service, and discovering your unique selling point, your USP. Your USP is what sets you apart from the competition.
So, a series of videos taking you stage by stage through the process that may well benefit you. If you are running or looking to set up a business, for example, internet wise, there are key options that will be available through onthedole.com. We're looking at very much supporting that, and the other side of this is that with the business link section, again, we're not looking at just the 18 to 24 age group, we're looking at the 25 plus age group. I say that because I'm about to take you through to the 18 to 24 bracket. Now, the 18 to 24 bracket is an area that the UK government has really put the resources in. Politically, whichever way you look at it, that is the target for both the key political parties involved, the government and the opposition. In fact, they've put all of it in one basket for you. So, without further ado, let's go through to the next section, which is the 18 to 30 age group. The Princess Trust Enterprise Programme supports unemployed young people aged between 18 to 30 to work out if their business ideas are viable and whether self-employment is right for them. Again, there are videos. There are extra options, as we can see here, further down the right hand side, for the different areas. You will see that Scotland and Wales are included within that particular functionality. There is a Princess Trust Scotland site. You've also got success stories as well. So again, information there. The enterprise program, the business guides, useful startup information, and a whole variety of additional bits of information there. The support that's provided, public sector, various other bits of information, and quite a variety of information that may well be applicable to you if you are looking at that particular area. The final page I'm going to look at now on this video is Startup Britain. Startup Britain takes you to three categories here. Are you ready for pre-start? Are you starting? Or are you growing? So there are offers there. You can look at the local section, and it shows what's happened in 2011 and what's developed. Draw your attention to the fact that in here, on this particular site, they also have YouTube. So you can actually look at YouTube as well, which is another useful resource. If we go across to here, Facebook as well. They have issues like the financial resources, startup loans for this particular resource, which is encouraging. 2012, and a variety of information and support and resources that have been available. The background behind it, the 6 months update that was featured 5 months ago in 2012, on the bottom here. In actual fact, it travelled around the country, so it met with a number of people. You can see the various areas where it's been featured, and other information as well. Quite a lot of information. Who are they? What are they about? What have they done since they've launched? And various places they've been to. Hopefully this particular video has given you a few bits of information and links that may be of some use to you. If you have any questions or any queries, you can contact us through the websites featured here. fishersupport, Skype is an accessible resource to be able to talk through to as well. There is also a chat option on onthedole.com. We hope the video has been of some use to you, and hope to speak to you very, very soon. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video.